Now it's time for your Melanin moment.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday. It is May 12th. It is a special day because today is my middle sister's birthday. If you guys don't know, I have two other sisters. I'm the oldest, and today is the middle. We call her the new baby down south. It is her birthday, so happy birthday, Brittany. I love you. We fuss, we fight, we laugh, we joke, we do all of the stuff that sisters do. But deep down, I know she got my back and I got hers. I pray God's blessings over your life, and I genuinely thank God for you. She is the sister that don't have no kids and want to spoil ours. And sometimes I have to check her and let her know that you keep spoiling them, they're going to stay with you. So, anyway, happy birthday to my sister Brittany. I'll probably talk to her a lot later on today, but I'm going to bring you guys this Melanin moment that I actually got talking to my aunt on yesterday. And it is so good to have great spiritual guidance in your life. Like, we got friends, we got people that we talk to, but it ain't nothing like having somebody that know God and can give you some good spiritual guidance when you need it. And I thank God for her. But she brought up something that was so powerful that I wanted to share it and hope that it blesses you as well. We talked about forgiveness, and there's a situation that is happening, and I just need to be in a state of forgiveness. And I think that I am, but I want to be for certain, for sure, because when you're in a state of forgiveness, of you're forgiving someone or you're being forgiven, you got to be in the right frame of mind, especially if somebody's done you wrong. You don't want to say, yeah, I forgive you, and then do something out of spite because they did something to you, which means that you have forgotten about it. You're not in a state of forgiveness, being ready to forgive someone. The same applies to us when we do things that aren't pleasing in the sight of God. We need to be in a state of being forgiven, like, God, I'm really sorry, and I don't want to do this no more. Now, I know that my flesh is weak. I know I gotta die daily, but I really am sorry. You have to be in that mind frame that I don't want to revert back. I want you to forgive me, and I want us to move on. But she dug a little bit deeper, and it was so powerful to me how we ask for forgiveness from God for things that we know are not pleasing in His sight. But have we ever thought that we should be asking God to forgive us for using what He gave us? When we go off on somebody and we say something we ain't got no business saying, we need to be asking God to forgive us for using the breath that He gave us to go off on somebody. When we go somewhere and do something, or we're around certain things that we shouldn't be around, we are using the body that God gave us. So that in turn, we should add on to that forgiveness. God, forgive me for doing what I did and for using what you gave me to do what I did. Forgive me for using the breath that you put in my body that you didn't have to do. You didn't have to wake me up this morning. You didn't have to start me on my way. You didn't have to have my limbs working. And the things that I did and I used what you gave me. So for that, God, forgive me. I had to forgive someone because I had given all of myself to that relationship. I was there for them when they wanted to talk and everything, and they took for granted everything that I gave inside of that relationship. And of course they say, you forgive me. Will you forgive me? But yes, I forgive you for using my trust against you. You really used what I gave you. I gave you trust, I gave you loyalty, I gave you friendship, and you used that against what we had going on, the whole bond. But I had to in turn be in the right frame of mind to say, I forgive you, just as they asked for forgiveness. And so we have to understand what forgiveness means. It's not, Lord forgive me and you just get up. It's, Lord forgive me because this ain't my body, this ain't my breath, this ain't my life. I'm using things that aren't mine to do things against you that aren't pleasing in your sight. And so for that, God, in turn, I ask for forgiveness. So I hope that blessed someone today. school is going amazing. And it's crazy how when she spoke those words, I had to go back and I had to read some things for school, and it all tied in together, and I was able to understand it a little bit more. And so I thank God for just the classes that I took, just random taking classes, and the people that are in my life to give me that spiritual guidance that ties in with what I'm reading. I'm able to understand the Bible a lot more and apply it to my everyday life. And I encourage you to do the same. Not take classes and everything, but I mean, if you just read the Word of God and get a better understanding, there's so many translations out here that you cannot go wrong. And I just encourage you to read for yourself and get a better understanding of what God requires of us and what He needs us to do. So like I said, I hope that blesses someone on today. You guys enjoy your Wednesday. Be safe. Wear your mask, keep your distance, wash your hands. Do those things that are necessary to keep you and your family safe. We're still in a pandemic, and it is definitely affecting lives, and we do not want to take being out and about and all this other type of stuff lightly, because people are still losing their lives out here to this deadly disease. So guys, enjoy your Wednesday. As I said, be safe in these streets. I'll see you guys soon for another Melanin Moment.